Kente edition.
I know, right?
Does it mean we're going to wear Kente in all?
Well, the expectation is to see people like yourself coming, wearing your Kente. So for the designers, we're leaving them. We're not affecting their creativity.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to exhibit, they should come show us. But for the attendees, we want to see them with a touch of Kente. Yeah.
Joe 99.7 FM, the Superstation, Showbiz A to Z. KOD is right here with me. He is the founder of 1957. He's been doing Rhythms on the Runway for the past 14 years.
Yeah.
14 years running.
Yeah. Well, so the 12th edition, but 14 years.
Let me not even ask you how challenging it's been.
The challenge is Kwame. Challenge there, Bakupe.
How do you feel running, check out this event year after year?
I think the most important thing is knowing it's become an event that affects not just Ghana, but an event that people in the African diaspora look forward to.
Yeah.
An event that people from different parts of the world, countries that you won't even expect to visit Ghana, decide to show up because of Rhythms on the Runway. And this year is no exception. The kind of coverage we get from international media organizations, that's in our own small way. That's how we sell Ghana. We can't stop doing it.
I always ask this question because you could have done something just on music or on dance, but you decided to merge a couple of art forms.
Exactly. And actually, if you know this, it's actually beyond music.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you come right from the red carpet or green carpet as we have this year. You'd see like art pieces. The event itself has poetry. Apioko is opening this year. It has comedy. DKB is on this year.
Wow.
So it's a proper 360 creative arts event.
And this year being the Kente edition. How are you impacting the Kente making community? Is there any collaboration with them?
Well, no, not really, because most Kente producers are out of Accra, Bongre, and in the Volta region. I think some part of the western region as well. But then on the green carpet, and I'm saying this, I'm saying it for the first time, we're going to have someone who's going to weave Kente live. At the venue. Live at the venue, like weaving Kente, because we can't have such an event and only see people wearing Kente. We need to see how it's done. And for those visiting Ghana for the very first time, I'm sure that will be the closest they've seen to how the garment itself is manufactured.
They may have read on
internet. Read online, seen videos of how it's produced. But then
this one, Philly
Gadochi, the guy is sitting there and weaving.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And also the fact that, indirectly, it's also going to contribute to the economic base.
Oh, yes.
Fortunes of people selling Kente fabric.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, we've had calls from countless people. Everyone is buying a piece of Kente to add on to whatever they are wearing to the show. So, if you're a Kente seller in Accra, you're making some money.
Why Kente though?
Yeah, we chose Kente as a theme because of what this year is, a very prominent year in our country's history. We're going to the polls exactly a week after Rhythms on the Runway. Even our choice of date was intentional.
Okay.
And we know that Kente represents prominence for us as a people. It's regal. Different fabrics, different strands, different patterns woven together into one beautiful garment, just like a true representation of who we are as a people. Different tribes, different ethnic groups, different political persuasions woven together to become one beautiful Ghana. That's why we chose the theme Kente.
Yeah. Is that why Kente Man is coming to perform? Is he coming?
Well, there's no human being on earth who's consistently worn Kente more than Asabia Cropper and her brother Kente Man. I mean, no human. There's not a single picture of Asabia Cropper wearing maybe a t-shirt or a polo shirt. It's never happened before.
Yeah.
And they became very prominent on the music scene in 1976, between 1976 and now, consistently wearing Kente and their beats from the eastern part of this country. It's incredible. It's incredible. Yep. And I'm sure. I mean, the first time I saw Asabia on stage must have been in 1984 or 85.
Yeah.
Together with it was one of those ECRAG events from back in the day.
Okay.
And she came to perform. with E.T. Mensah. I saw E.T. Mensah on stage as well. All for you, E.T. All for you. Yep, that's the first time I saw her. And back in the day, still rocking a kente with Kente Man on bass and doing their own thing. And
so they are performing. Alongside Kwabena,
Amanzeba, Michael Stacky is coming down from the United States. Episode is doing something very special. We all know Episode as
his
a musician,
side.
But then Episode is outdoor in his clothing on the runway. So when he's performing, we'll see the models in his designs, strutting up and down the runway. It's going to be beautiful.
Camido is performing as well.
Camido is on as well. Camido is on. Let me see. Sometimes I don't. Oh, Nasi is performing. We never take out the gospel people. Someone was asking, like, Nasi runway show the as a 4 show.
Oh, wow.
And then my argument is, go to church on Sundays. I don't know the kind of church you attend, but the pastors and the congregation, they dress more than 80 people in the country.
I tell you.
So Asabia, Nene Ajiman, Edem, Amaziba, Nasi, Bibi Brew is coming out as well.
Bibi.
And Bibi is actually an honoree as well for this year.
Black Star
honoree. Episode Camido, Michael Stacky, Kwabena, and DKB doing his comedy.
Wonderful. And I hear Chief Dele is also going to be honored.
Chief Dele is one of the honorees for this year. He's been a great supporter of Rhythms on the Runway right from its inception, right from when we didn't even know where we were going, right from the old Twist nightclub. Chief Dele was there. No matter where he finds himself in the world, he makes sure he flies down to Accra for Rhythms on the Runway.
Wow.
And he doesn't just come, he brings people with him. We've had calls from the former management team of Two-Face Idibia, D1 and Keke. They're coming down for Rhythms on the Runway. They own a media organization as big as this, and they're coming down to cover it for the Nigerian market.
I love the international outlook of this event. The fact that it's not just limited to Ghana.
And speaking of international, there's a very heavy African diplomatic presence for this year's event. In actual fact, our special guest is coming from the United States. The AU ambassador to the United States is our special guest this year at Rhythms on the Runway. She arrives on the 29th. And this is how we sell Ghana in our own small way.
And my own sister AJ Sapon is hosting together with Jerry Ajololo. Two of the finest.
And I'm actually quite excited to see. Jerry's been on Rhythms maybe like 3 times as a model. This is going to be the first time that people get to see the lighter side of Jerry. He's only known for wearing suit and tie, hosting corporate and state events. Some private events, but usually you don't see them in the public domain.
Exactly.
But this will be the first time you see him on stage hosting an event like Rhythms on the Runway.
I wouldn't even doubt him.
And
I wouldn't even doubt his prowess.
There are certain things he's going to show people on that day. A side of him people don't even know.
No, with Jerry, Charlie, anything's possible. But did I read from you some time ago that this is going to be your last edition of Rhythms?
No, we had the launch in September. We're done with the launches. Kwame, one of the biggest challenges facing all of us in the creative space, people like myself, people like my nephew Richie at Lens, people like Shirley Frimpong Manson, we're very passionate about what we do. But in terms of getting resources, financial resources from within corporate Ghana, because especially when it comes to the creative arts, you don't rely so much on government. It should be the corporate entities within the country who would be intentional to project what you do. We all struggle to raise funds. We have big dreams, we have big ideas, we have great things we want to do, but in terms of raising funds for them, it's always a challenge. So we decided to shelve the launch, because the launch essentially is a networking events, nice live music, people are having drinks and nibbling on what have you, and essentially that's it. And then we announce Rhythms on the Runway.
Exactly.
We've decided, instead of having that kind of event, we want to have it televised. So we produce it for TV. Your partners this year, multimedia, so we could decide that we choose a particular date to have it televised and work in conjunction with some of the bloggers. Simultaneously have it on social media and on traditional media. That way we reach
instead of converging the entire industry at one
place. So it's produced for television and social media. And
so that was what you meant
by
that
I
post,
exactly.
but not the event itself.
No, not the event itself.
The event can share.
I mean, because Rhythms. Someone was asking, so what did they show this year?
Yeah.
I'm not even part of Rhythms. 1957 is not part of Rhythms this year. The show has gone beyond us. We're only a platform. We've only become a platform. We have models coming in from Ivory Coast, Togo, designers from Morocco, Germany, the United States, and that's what it is. It's a proper Pan-African event. Wherever you find yourself on earth, Rhythms on the Runway is for you as a black person. I mean, for us, the immediate thing is, the black community, the black diaspora.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is that one thing that you think if the organizers of Rhythms on the Runway get it to change the fortunes of the event?
I think the one thing is major funding.
Okay.
Major funding, because in terms of human resource in this country, we have the right people. We have the best hands for the set. We're working with someone like Tony Tomite, who's working with Hollywood, Frankie Sound, Frankie's dad, produced some of the best hits we've had in Ghana since probably independence to date. So we have the very best hands in this country. The only challenge we have is finance to get it done properly. That's the only challenge. There are people who would sit back and say, Charlie, and I know they're young, but it's the truth. People are asking, why are we not able to project our musicians to the next level? Why are we not able to project our film to the next level? We have the human resource, but we don't have the financial resource to drive it.
Yeah.
That's the major challenge facing the creative arts and tourism industry in this country.
Let's talk about the models that will strut the staff on stage, on the runway.
As usual, we have some celebrity models. I don't know why you're not one of them, actually. You should have. Over the years, we've had some great people from this house.
Umaru Sanda.
Umaru was on last year. Yes. Oh, yeah. And Kwame Eugene's done, he just walked in. Kwame Eugene's done about 2 or 3 Rhythms on the Runway. Over the years, he's always been part of Rhythms on the Runway.
Oh, so he's on this year as well?
He's not on this year. He was on the year before.
Oh, wow.
The year before.
Wow.
So for that bit, we usually don't.
And that guy you met, Reggie recommended to you.
Oh yeah, he's back on.
He's back.
Yeah, he's back on. So Reggie Rockstone introduces me to this guy who repairs his air conditioner. Guy is so black, he looks blue. His complexion. He looks different. You see how dark Kwame Eugene is? That guy is like twice.
Yeah.
No, very dark. The texture of his hair is nothing like ours, totally different. And quite a number of fashion houses I've seen him and they want to work with him. I mean, I got a call from Michelle. I was like, I'm putting this guy on a billboard. This guy is a bill. No, because he looks different. I'll show you his picture before we leave here.
Well, he looks totally Kwame, different.
But no, tell Kwame it's part of the reason he is who he is.
He's tall.
You've seen him?
No, he's unique.
Yeah, he's unique.
Yeah,
very unique. Very unique guy.
He's unique.
He doesn't even know what he has.
He
doesn't even know what he has. Yeah.
So how easy or difficult is it getting the people to model stuff on the runway for you?
Well, we do a model casting. We call for people who fit what the designers look for in a particular year. This year, last year we did some plus and plus sizes.
Yeah.
This year the designers are not asking for that. They want a little bit beyond the size zeros.
Okay.
Sometimes they want children to be part of the runway. This year we don't have anything like that, so we actually choose the models based on what the designers want.
Oh, okay.
And then we also look around and speak to some of our friends in the creative space, because people are always excited when they see them.
Oh, yeah.
You only see these guys on social media, but then we bring them up close and personal. They are
why
on
are you not putting Uncle Ken on the runway though?
Uncle Ken should do a photo shoot. Uncle Ken should be on a billboard.
Yeah, Uncle Ken, because you still got your swag on, man.
Uncle Ken at his age, he's maintained his figure.
Of course, yeah. Mikra no possibility.
Uncle Ken, all these years, he's been consistent. you know, and timeless like the moon, sun, and rain.
Kofi, good afternoon.
Uncle Ken,
It's always good.
Always great to see you.
Always good to see you. Right. I always have a vibe whenever I meet you. And Kwame, this is the second time we've met.
This year?
Yeah. No, not this year.
It was last year.
No,
We met before.
Oh, okay.
On this show.
Yeah.
Yes. Good to see you, Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Yeah. And Kwame, you know, just before Kofi continues,
Yeah.
you made a point before I forget.
Okay.
About the uniqueness of the guy you were talking about.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
dark skin, and you know, tall, and like he said, hair, different
It's
texture,
very different.
yeah, that kind of thing. You see, we Africans,
Yeah.
back in the day, when we were holding our pageants, you know, beauty pageants and stuff like that, we're not looking at the ones who were dark skinned and had the features Kofi is talking about. We're looking at fair looking ladies and giving them the crowns.
Do you remember? You know this line, and quite a number of musicians have used it in on their soundtracks.
Okay.
Bibini Bruni.
Yes.
That's actually the wrong expression. First of all,
Okay.
I know.
the right
I know.
expression is Bibini Brani.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Tuntun Brani.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Kujunchi can't get it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, the expression is Brani.
It's Brani,
And
not
Bruni.
Bruni.
So, you know, it's part of the Kolo mental.
Yes,
that thing that's
exactly.
been on our psyches. They say that oh, sorry now who Bruni and
now
who Nyame.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, Uncle Ken, you're right.
So you see, back then we were not, but the people out there, the Western nations, the UK and folks, were looking at such features for ladies that they brought into prominence.
Exactly.
You look at Grace Jones.
Oh
Okay?
yeah.
Grace Jones,
Yeah.
the singer
Yeah.
Grace
Yeah.
Jones.
Jamaican.
Grace Jones was a very different look with the
Very
punk
different.
haircut,
You know,
and features.
her facial,
manly.
Wow.
very manly,
Manly
strong.
looking. She was cast in a James Bond
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay, and that propelled. Then the next person they picked on, Naomi Campbell.
Exactly.
Naomi Campbell. Yes.
Another. You know, another. And then they come to Africa and then they go pick Lupita.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nyong'o.
Something, same blackness.
Yeah.
So Uncle Ken, I'm walking in New York maybe some 12 years ago, and I see a billboard
Right.
with a Ghanaian lady. Belinda Beidou is on the billboard. I'm
Oh.
like, whoa! And Belinda started when she was like 17 years
Right.
in Ghana, and she was picked and taken out. Belinda looks different. You know, she has a tribal mark on her
That
cheek.
feature on her cheek.
You know, something that for
Unique.
most people in Ghana, they might say, oh, a
No,
community.
Debbie,
I mean, 'cause for that look, with that mark, tribal mark, she won't even pass for a beauty pageant
I know.
in
Exactly.
Ghana.
I know.
They won't pick her for that.
That's
No,
insane.
They won't, yes.
No.
They won't pick her. But that's what they're looking out
but
for.
that's what. So
The
I'm happy.
uniqueness
I'm
talking
happy
about.
you're
Yeah.
following that
Yeah.
and using this gentleman that you used the year before.
Yeah, the year before.
And you see the, you know,
No, people are excited.
everybody
When he
got
gets on
excited.
the runway, and the guy, he has so much, it's effortless.
I know.
But he doesn't even know.
He doesn't know.
So, okay, so you see how your platform is also discovering.
Oh yes, Kofi's platform, wonderful.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is.
So apart from the entertainment, the music, and all that,
Yeah.
it's also discovering new talent, and that's very, very.
And the number of
commendable.
people we employ.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the models alone, apart from the guest celebrity models, because the guest models, they don't charge us anything. They do it because I'm their friend. We're hiring about 200 models.
Right.
Hey,
Look at
So
that.
you're not talking about the carpenters, the painters, the guys working on the trusses, Frankies, people, you know, it's
Wow.
so technicians. So in total about
do you
DJs.
pay for the costumes that they put on the
Not every
models?
designer comes in with their costume.
Okay.
Now, their designs for their segment of the show.
Okay.
Now, to make sure the show is owned by the entire industry, Jerry Ajololo is wearing something from Elekem Kumoji.
All right.
AJ Sapon is wearing something from Christy Brown. So you see a gathering of the creative arts and tourism industry.
All right.
That's the idea.
Nice one.
You know, so it's not, and it's gone past 1957.
So Kofi, can I ask you,
Yes.
why do you think? Because I heard you moaning about sponsorship being the bane of this whole project, and that you needed a lot of money.
All the
for it.
different projects.
You know, yes.
You know,
anyway,
yeah.
Why do you think?
Sometimes I wonder if
Ghana is
sometimes
not so
I wonder
interested?
if we I always thought at the point that we had gone beyond that stage where people thought creatives there, you know, are here, because the only time they would invite you is when they're having their end of year parties.
Correct.
Then they would invite Kwame Eugene to come and perform. But after December, when they're done with their end of year party,
That's
That's
it.
Kwame goes there in January to say he wants a loan for a project. He'll say, where's your collateral?
Sponsorship, po.
You know, I mean, for let's say a loan for a project.
For a
Yeah,
project.
makes
You know,
sense.
Kwame
That
could
way
decide
about-
that he's veering out of his space, which is something he could decide to do, to veer into film,
Right.
filmmaking.
Right.
You know, and they're like, okay, like collateral, and even going for sponsorship. Well, some of them now decide to work with some of our musicians, but before it was rare to actually find maybe like a bank working hand in hand with an artist. It was rare. So maybe gradually we'll change the narrative, but it's been too long. It's been too long. We've been here for too long. You know, most of the shows that were running in this country in the last maybe 20 years have folded.
Right.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
Right.
And Uncle Ken, let me tell you this. When I see the musicians organizing their own events, I always wonder how they even do it, because it's expensive.
Yes.
Very expensive.
It's very expensive.
It's a perfect
Very,
example.
very
Yeah.
expensive.
Very expensive.
And
Very
it takes a lot of
One question I'll be asking Kwame.
That's a perfect
it
example.
takes exactly.
Very
It takes a lot.
I mean, you have, haven't you?
It's because of Kwame Eugene, and at the end of the day, I happen to play so many shows to gather what I can start up. I mean, if I want to do something like this, I need money from a lot of shows. And like what he's talking about, it shouldn't be that way. I mean, since we're part of the people that actually put the nation on the map as well,
Yeah.
we do so much for the country. So when it comes to raising funds to support projects like this, we shouldn't go through so much pain.
Hassle.
Yeah.
Then the hassle to get there.
It should never happen.
Yeah.
Imagine this country without Sofodazi. Imagine Ghana without Obra in the 1970s and
Osibisa.
80s. Osibisa, you know, adult education in Dabani, all these shows that run on TV. They really affected us. And these are shows you'd find in the creative space, of course. You know, but we ought to be intentional, because we can't shelve the creative arts. Not a single country, like you said, Kwame, I was listening to your intro.
Yeah.
Not a single country succeeds without the creative arts.
Oh,
It
of
won't
course.
happen.
Of course.
Because, I mean, without you won't have an anthem.
No.
You won't even have a flag.
Of course.
No.
Of course.
You won't even have a flag.
All the architectural
You know,
design.
all the
Yeah.
monuments,
The
all the
voice,
monuments.
the voice.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, Jordan 99.7 FM Showbiz A to Z. We have in the studio KOD. Kwame Eugene has joined us, and we're just getting into that conversation with him. He's out with a peace song that features other colleagues of his, and also two other new songs. Hey, let me see. Now, Kwame, yeah, but you a background. Kwame releasing new music.
Kwame, they don't stop, oh.
KOD, before we get on to the next discussion. How much is the gate fee?
In the last 3 years, we've maintained 200 Ghana cedis and 400 because for my
Inflation, they didn't count.
you want people to be able to
Yes, sir.
afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you want people to be able to afford it. I mean, everything has gone up. We're paying like
Three
even
times
though
what
yeah,
you-
3 times. You
I
know,
know.
because of relationships in the industry, you don't pay the actual rates.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to.
You know, but
But then
Charlie,
again,
still you go pay.
You feel the heat.
Yeah, you will feel the
You feel the
heat.
heat.
You know, and everything's gone up, but you know, economically, people are not doing too well to say you're charging so much for them to come see a fashion and music show.
200 Ghana cedis. Where can we get tickets to buy?
Just go online, www.rhythmsontherunway, and that is DA instead of
Okay.
THA.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rhythmsontherunway.com. It takes you straight to the ticket platform.
Okay.
And then again, on the day at the Grand Arena, just make your way there, and we'll have a booth to sell tickets.
Yeah, with some nice outfits.
Yeah, of
touch
course.
of kente.
Just make sure you have a hint of kente.
So now what's starting today?
What's starting
But
today?
in Bissam say kente no original, and I say
Kwame said kente original no the pamatari say ya kente bit no ebube dua matari no. Aye.
Into the ones second
Listen, once we evolve, we should accept some of these things. You better be in your kente fabric now as it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But it should be printed and made in Ghana. That's the most important thing.
Sure.
Right.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you very much, KOD. Any final words on Rhythms on the Runway before we come back to talk about peace?
Yeah, so we're looking forward to a great show as always. There's something about Rhythms on the Runway. We don't start late. We know that people want to go to church on Sunday. The red carpet starts, green carpet for this year. Green carpet starts at 6:30. That's like an hour and a half of great networking. Diageo setting up a stand there. There's one from Verve Duvernay and Verna mineral water as well. So in terms of something to drink and nibble, you get that free of charge. But once the show starts, you have to buy your own drink. But before the show starts, it's drinks on the house,
right.
And nibbles on the house. But once it starts, so we're looking forward to seeing you. Green carpet from 7:00. Show starts at 8.
Thank you very much, KOD.
I know, right? I could come early.
All right, Joy 99.7 FM. We're still here. Coming up, some conversation on peace songs. Kwame Eugene is out with a new one. 2 new songs, actually, and then a peace song right after this break.
I'm saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
They said it couldn't be done. They said it was a dream, but the NPP delivered free SHS. Over the last 7 years, over 5 million students have benefited from free education. The program has significantly increased enrollment and provided access to education for many who might not have had the opportunity.
Before, my family couldn't afford it. Now I'm learning a trade under TVET, and I'm looking forward to a brighter future.
Free SHS gave me the chance to go to senior high school. I'm studying science and dreaming of becoming a doctor.
Free SHS, investing in Ghana's future, one student at a time. Let's protect the future of our young people by voting number 1 on December 7th. Vote for Baumia. Vote number 1.
The luckiest
star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
Here's to the friends who dialed star 712 hash and found no regrets. To the investors who struck gold. To the health workers who diagnosed luck with precision. To the tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, here's to you. Your next big win is right here.
Luck is everywhere for everyone.
Dial star 712 hash. Now join in the luckiest winning celebration. Every 1st July 2024. Over dial star 712 hash. Now I can swap to tickets as a group, individual, and now even as a community. Now win is the car cashier. Prizes are cashier in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with star 712 hash. Now join in the winning streak now.
The luckiest
star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Explore a world of limitless opportunities, life-transforming experiences, and self-discovery on Springboard, your virtual university. Learn from industry experts, CEOs, and changemakers as we empower you with the practical tools for climbing to your next level. Join host Reverend Albert Okran every Sunday at 7 p.m. on Joy 99.7 FM and online on Facebook and YouTube. Catch the repeat on Joy Prime every Saturday at 6 a.m. Partners MTN Ghana, Enterprise Group, and the Ghana Grows Program, a collaboration between MasterCard Foundation and Springboard Roadshow Foundation. Media partners Joy FM, Joy Prime, and Graphic. Springboard, your personal value will shoot up.
Here's how we turn around. Here's where we turn around.
Christmas way highway no so be shit. That experience ne bogus be back room. Uni dollar menu ya be come home here DSTV. If you say this Christmas, DSTV is giving. It's giving live soccer or super sports made be analysis to prevent any biases. It's giving Ghanaian content to Aquaba Magic, a vibe. Now Korano so can dive into the Nickelodeon channels. A whole is safe with the parental control. Into your fast ne do DSTV. This Christmas is giving the best in entertainment on DSTV. Grab a DSTV decoder or reconnect to your existing subscription and be entertained. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Are you ready to step into the spotlight? Do you have what it takes to walk the runway of your dreams? This is Africa's Model Scout, the ultimate competition where the next top models are born. We are looking for you, ladies between 18 and 25 years, bold, confident, eloquent, and stunts at least 1.75 meters tall. Send us your video entry showing your best strout, different poses, catwalk, and tell us why you are the best person to end the spot in the competition. Email your entry video to africasmodelscout@gmail.com or WhatsApp us at 055-157-5757. And don't forget to tag us on social media. Watch the space for more information on live auditions that will take place in Kumasi and Accra, because it's time for you to shine, to transform, and to be discovered. Africa's Model Scout, the stage is calling your name.
Joy 99.7 FM, your superstation, Showbiz A to Z. My name is Kwame Dadzie. Show brought to you by MTN everywhere you go. Superstar multi-fruit drink. And the show is produced by Philip Nye, assisted by Anita Tay. All of you found on social media. We're live on Joy 99.7 FM. Our page on Facebook, also live on X, and live on Radio Garden, TuneIn, and then manjawline.com. My people, Thursdays are now extra special to MTN. Yes, your Thursdays just got more exciting because from now on, you get a nice 25% bonus on your first data bundle purchase of the day when you bundle on my MTN app or when you use *138#. This and every Thursday on MTN. MTN is saying that's not enough for a lovely customer like you. So they're offering a free extra movie ticket when you pay with Momo at the Silver Bed Cinemas at the Accra and West Hills malls. For those of you wonderful people in the great garden city Kumasi, you get your free tickets at the Golden Cinemas in Kumasi. I mean the Kumasi Mall. And so if you ask me, I think your movie dates are sorted from now on. Now that is what I call sweet deal, yeah? So set your reminders, bundle on my MTN or *138# and make the best of your 25% first data bundle. And then you can visit the cinemas, use Momo and get your free extra movie tickets on MTN's Yellow Thursday. Are you ready to get way more chances to win with Betway? Every single day you have the key to unlock 5 free spins on Mega Money Wheel, where you stand the chance to win a massive 1 million Ghana cedis jackpot. So what are you waiting for? Log into betway.com.ga today and take your spin. All thanks to Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Are you ready to step into the spotlight? And yes, get into the limelight as well. Do you have what it takes to walk the runway of your dreams? This is Africa's Model Scout, the ultimate competition where the next top models are born, and we're looking for ladies between 18 and 25 years, bold, confident, eloquent, and at least 1.75 meters tall. All you have to do is to send your video entry showing your best strut, different poses, catwalk, and then you tell us why you are the best person to enter sport in the competition. After that, you can just email it to africasmodelscout@gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp us at 055-157-5757, 055-157-5757. Don't forget to tag us on social media. What the space for more information on live auditions that will take place in Kumasi and Accra. The Hit FM hottest DJ is still on. Doors are still open. To get a chance to showcase your DJ talent to the world, simply call or send a message via WhatsApp number 0555324144, or you can visit the Hit FM Facebook page for a link. Just download the link and feel the hottest DJ forms. Hit FM hottest DJ, unearthing unique talents. Joy 99.7 FM, the superstation. We're still here to talk about how creatives can contribute to the peace that we need to enjoy in this country, you know, before, during, and after the elections. And as we know, some creatives have put together songs, others poems, and all that, films to make sure that we maintain the peace that we have in this country. Just a few days ago, Kwame Dadzie put together this one. He assembled some of his colleagues for this beautiful piece of music. Jupiter, Mojiga, Saint Lennon, Lyrical Joe, Famiye Sefa, Rap Father, Rain God, Wendy Shea, Hajia Police, Strong Man, Maya Blue, DSL, Kasa, Last Maid, Yao Darling, and the four Asantwa. Wow, 19 people.
Why stress like that?
Kwame,
bro,
19 people.
I just realized there are 19 people. Wow.
How did you bring them together, Quincy Jones? We are the world.
That's the initial idea. That was the whole plan, and I figured I don't know. They all love me so much that if I place that call, no one can actually say no.
So it was your idea.
Yeah.
So you were the Harry Belafonte of the whole project.
Yeah, I was the Michael Jackson bit. I was the Michael Jackson part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I needed all my friends together to preach peace this coming election, because some of us, the actual focus for me was how some of us have actually worked so hard in many years to gather something, and we've actually saved them in these banks. And one thing that affects a nation when there's so much chaos going on is your funds. All of us can't access it when we can't even go out to you understand. Whoever owns the bank is trying to run away. Yeah, so I thought of that, and you know what, we can come together and preach peace, and as much as they listen to our music, I think they will listen to this part as well. Yeah. And if someone had plans or taking some money to go do one or two out there, that will cause a lot of,
friction or
friction in this country. I think we are in a better position to explain to them that we can have a very peaceful election, whether we transition to another party or we keep the existing party. At the end of the day, we just have to go and just exercise our rights, but not our fists. Yeah. Wow. So I figured I'd put all my friends together and put this beautiful piece out.
Did any of the people you reached out to turn you down?
No.
Did you turn anybody down? As in somebody who was interested in the project? That you said, okay.
I took someone off. Wow. I took someone off.
Oh, the person came to the studio to record. He didn't like the output.
The person recorded everything, but I still took him off, of course.
It wasn't nice.
It was okay. Initially, they were all attacking political parties, like individually.
Oh, okay.
You can tell this one is attacking this party, and this one was attacking this party as well.
Okay.
So I had to go back and let everyone know that we're trying to put together a peaceful song. It's about peace. It's not about what the politicians have done. Before we put in all this together, we should. Everything is it's still existing. They are doing their campaign, but ours is not a campaign song. It's to promote peace. So let's focus on that.
I won't ask you who this person was.
You don't have to, please. That's a big more issues. Yeah.
You see, so did you write for all of them to sing?
Not everyone. Some of them. Few of them.
Okay.
But Sister Fia wrote her own. Lyrical Joe, Strong Man. Shout to Ajia Police. I was actually surprised. She did amazingly well. And yeah, almost everyone. But maybe some two people. I wrote for some two people. On this one.
Which people were these?
Let me not put them out, please.
Kwame!
Everything's our peace. Peace.
So take me through how the recording process was done, as in step by step.
Okay, so when I had the plan, the whole idea to start this thing, I produced the beat, and I did from Yenere Assassini to the main hook, and then I gave everybody an open space of 8 bars.
Okay.
And I sent them the BPM of the song and the key of the song.
Wow.
So I think we sang the song in F, not B flat. Yeah, I think it's in B flat. So B flat and the BPM is around 90, 93, 95. So I sent that to everyone, and if you understand music, okay, this is the direction we are going to. And the first person to send his verse in was Lyrical Joe.
Oh wow.
Yes. But he's the first person I told to change the lyrics, because his own was just attacking everyone like that. So I had to go back and plead with him. Bro, we're trying to do these peace things, so I beg you, restructure your verse for me. And he did that, and it came out very, very beautiful. And yeah, I basically sent it to everyone, and they sent their verses back. But some people, actually told me they want to come and do it in my studio.
Okay.
So they came over to my studio in Achimota to put them together.
So the video we saw, the video we saw on social media, that was when they had come together to shoot a video for.
Yes, and it took 2 days to do that.
Oh, 2 days.
Dealing with them is insane. You know, to have everyone,
they have their individual, you know.
And even the camera guys were saying, Charlie, this thing is happening because it become usual. Like if we they gather them, they don't go come like this. Yeah.
Wow. But why Yenara Assassin? It appears a lot of people have used that particular.
Me, I don't know. It's a personal opinion, but I think Yenara Assassin it carries more weight than God Bless Our Homeland Ghana. It's actually not the true version. If you listen to what both songs are saying,
okay,
General Assassin is actually deeper and it speaks more about what we can do as citizens to put the nation up there, and what we can do good as but God Bless Our Homeland, and I'm just talking about colonialism and how we have to come together and fight these things. You understand? And I think we've gone past that. We're in a position where now we can compare ourselves. We have opportunities as much as they did, and they are actually right now. So I feel the message should be more general. So many if you mean it's not about God bless our homeland Ghana to be faithful and loyal. Yeah, it's about God is blessing every nation. God is blessing every nation, but our personal contribution, the lives you're living here in the country, it matters more than God blessing us right now. Because if you be only blessing there, Italy will win everything. Because
there's another song. So my baby, every minute,
that's very old.
Yeah.
And one with Uncle Ato as well.
Okay.
So sure. I think that one is a heavy piece as well. It's very powerful as well. Yeah.
05511119997. Kwame Dadzie is right here with us, and he is out with a peace song with his colleagues. So what informed the choice of the people you selected?
Okay, so I was looking for people that were vocally good. One, presence, because we need to. We're preaching something. We need the masses.
Yeah.
People were. That's why I called it for Asantua.
Yeah.
And she was actually glad to be part of it. Even though she did just 4 lines.
Okay.
She did 4 lines, just 4 lines in the entire song, but she did good. I paired for Asantua with this new artist called Yao Darling.
Yeah, Yao Darling.
Yes, and it came out very nice. So I just told them that they should do Young Kambum, in the last, but then funny enough, people like that side of the song very well, and so vocal quality, someone with the masses. So Sister Fia, Sefa to represent the Votarians, Bring God, Ajia Police to represent the Northerners, Jupiter the Gas, Strongman the Ashanti. So I was trying to put something together that every demographic will control themselves in there. Yeah.
Jupiter sang in Ghana on the song.
The last bit of his verse.
All right. Somebody was saying exactly.
Yeah.
Because somebody was like, you didn't add any Ghana person to the thing.
Jupiter is
Ghana.
He just didn't do Ghana throughout, but he did Ghana in the last bit. Yeah.
That is beautiful. You can send in your questions, your comments, 055-1111-997. Kwame Dadzie is here. We're looking at how our creatives can also contribute to the promotion of peace in this country, especially during this period when we are going for election, just 2 weeks away from today. Let me come to you, Uncle Ken. Music out there, peace song from Kwame Dadzie and his friends.
Yes. Listening to it, very nice.
Thank you.
Kwame, like you said before, the Quincy Jones of Ghana, you know, being able to gather all these musicians together, it's not an easy thing. And Kofi acknowledged it, you know, halfway along, saying that, hey, getting people together for a project and creatives together for a project is a huge task.
It is.
An absolutely huge task, because everybody's got something to do and everybody does things at their own time, you know. So I think it's nice. The message is out there.
Thank you.
But he's been so frank in the sense that he's told us from the beginning that he realized when he got the people together that the people were partisan in a certain way.
Yeah.
Which is the most serious problem we have as creatives or as a nation in this country when we want to get to do a particular project for the good of the country. He had to go out of his skin to let people know that this was not about partisan interests, but about the collective as a nation, so we can guard our peace as, in the country. And then that is what makes me sad, because you ask yourself, so the people who did the song, were they sincere in what they actually said? If they had these, inclinations, were they sincere with what they were trying to tell us? This is my problem. We've been preaching peace. Every time there's elections, peace, peace, peace. Let's do peace. Let's go and pray for peace. Let's sign
yesterday
peace.
we prayed for peace.
You too. Your organization. Yesterday you prayed for peace.
You too.
You prayed for peace. Yeah. And I keep saying, so for how long are we going to keep doing this?
But sincerely, Uncle, sometimes I don't get it. Really, essentially, what you have to do is wake up in the morning, decide when you want to go to the polls.
Thank you.
7 and 6
that's
p.m.
what I'm coming to.
Choose when to go.
That's what I'm coming to.
Go cast your votes. If you want to stay around, there's always a certain area is cordoned off. Just stay out of it.
Stay out of the perimeter. Kofi, that's what I'm coming to.
You can go home, come back later at 6 p.m. If you want to be part of the counting,
then you come
help with the counting.
Kofi, because that's what I'm coming to. So I ask myself, every year, are we going to be doing this? Sign peace packs, sing for peace, pray for peace, fast for peace, dance for peace.
Yeah, don't you believe there's a spiritual aspect of it?
No. Look, Kwame, Kofi has just said what I wanted to say. It's a very simple process.
It's a very simple process.
A very, very simple process.
But Uncle Ken, maybe it also goes beyond the people who are going out there to cast their votes. But then, generally you'd hear perceptions like, we need maybe things like that. Those incite people. They incite people.
This is what I'm saying.
Exactly, yeah.
The British recently had an election.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Did you hear any prayers for peace? This, that,
somebody will say they are far advanced in democracy.
Oh, please, the people who live in this country, most of the people are at par with the people living in the UK.
I totally agree.
Actually, yeah.
They're at par.
I agree. I've been a witness of that.
Yes.
Yes.
Most of our people, and a lot of our people
are there. Then again, Uncle Ken, you'd also find the people who are down there, who don't know anything. You find the same over there as well.
Yes. You find the same over there. Yes.
Please, I went for BET Awards. And that was the first time I realized no matter
what you find
Awards, they should just make one queue and hand their tickets over. It became a fight. I'm like, hey,
Kwame, the creatives that you post, what the creatives can do to help towards peace. The creatives themselves are not peaceful within themselves.
Yeah. In their own
but they are very influential. They are very influential.
Yeah, but I'm saying that in their own space, they are not united. They are divided along partisan lines.
But they are fighting. They are also they are working. They are working at it. They are working at it.
So my question then is, like I posed before, are they sincere in what they do?
They are working at it.
They're working at it.
They're not perfect beings.
It's not all the creatives who find themselves in the political space.
Yes.
Even with this, I put together, not entirely everyone.
But
exactly, it's maybe one or two people that I had to correct. That we're preaching peace, so let's go for
Rockstar. My point is that the people you are talking about who are not that way inclined are not the people in the forefront of public acceptance. The people who are public and make the pronouncements as creatives are the ones that are divided. The ones who are not politically inclined do not get the opportunity or don't even want the opportunity to go out there and speak. So in the public space, what we have is a divided creative space of one for party A, one for party B. What party A suggests is No.
But again,
not what
you can be divided. You can have different opinions. You see, without being antagonistic.
Thank you.
There are some of them who are in politics. They are very active,
Right.
but they don't go about maybe insulting
Exactly.
somebody, creating enemies for themselves.
But do those people get hurt as much as those who are antagonistic? That's my issue. It is the antagonistic ones who come in the limelight and poison the atmosphere.
Exactly.
So I'm saying that if we as creatives want to be able to join this train, peace train, then we have to be. We have seriously got to be truthful to ourselves.
Exactly.
And say this is what we want. Look, I always make the point about all other organizations having a front to speak for them. But with us, Kofi, our front is divided.
It is.
We have producers here,
Musicians
singers
here.
here, this person
No,
here, this person here.
I speak to that very often.
Yes,
you know,
you do.
that way, once you're not united, you
You are
can't
not.
even get what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, with division,
Yeah,
that
no,
one,
no,
we
nothing
cannot
will
confirm
happen.
to that. There's so much division in our industry.
Is that not why it's important that we keep drumming home the need, to do away with the differences?
Kwame,
we can
I
have
think
divergent opinions,
especially with like a peace song.
Yes.
People look at the individuals, the artists
Behind
They don't
them.
care whether
The
you're,
message?
it's more of the message and what they represent.
Okay.
Because you all have your constituents.
Yeah.
You all have your
Yeah.
big base. People who support you. So again, the angle is more from that. The fact that they all have people who look up to them,
yes,
and Kwame Eugene, all the people they're in the like 18 to maybe 35 bracket.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And quite a number of them.
And I think almost every
the
individual
artists who featured on the soundtrack.
Oh, you're looking at the bracket.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about the people who appreciate.
No. Hey, Kwame, they're from young to old.
Because I appreciate.
No.
Those
Talk
on
about,
this particular
your
song.
typical like fan base.
A fan base, okay.
Yeah,
I get
of
it. The
these
bracket.
people, the
I
bracket.
get it.
And I think our age group, meaning the people that came together to put the music together, our age group are the ones, the youth out there are the ones that starts with Timmy, Wakame, and Pinchin and stuff.
Okay.
So we needed to preach to them.
And some of them
It
are
was very
very,
needful.
they are easily influenced.
Yes.
Give them just something small and they go and misbehave somewhere.
And maybe one verse from Ajia Police will change something.
Oh, yes.
That's true.
One
That's
line
true.
from Sister Fia will change something.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
creatives have a role in activities like going to the polls.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a campaign or a demonstration, you see
Yeah.
placards. It takes creativity to write what's written on there.
A lot.
There are moments when you see
And it's
artwork on such placards
Exactly.
to demonstrate something people are not happy about. So
But do we as a society recognize what you just said?
well, consistently we've always used those placards
Yes.
for demonstrations, for instance. So
No,
it means
no,
that
about
they-
the input of the creatives. I mean.
no, people don't even
As a-
pay attention to the creativity
Exactly,
element of it.
exactly.
They're looking at the demonstration, but
Yes.
not the creativity
Yes.
element of it.
That's
you know,
the
the
point.
creative.
They will
bit
never
of it.
click.
No,
That's the
it doesn't
point.
strike.
Yeah,
it
it
doesn't
doesn't
ring a
strike
bell.
at
No,
all.
no.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because that is what it is. The creatives are there, and they are the forefront of a lot of activity in a society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as a nation, we should take the creatives seriously. And to be able to take the creatives seriously, the creatives themselves should take themselves seriously.
Seriously. Wow. Wow. Joe 99.7 FM. Apart from Kwame Eugene, there are others who have also released peace songs, recent ones. Let's go to Musica and listen to this one. It's a peace song that features a number of musicians in the union. Yeah. The background one from Musica is a peace song 2024, and I have the second deputy president, or second president, second vice president of Musica on the phone line now. Abina Ruthie. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I hope you're doing well.
My brother, I'm doing great, and you?
We're also doing great right here in the studio. I'm here with Uncle Ken, Kwame Eugene, KOD.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Hi, all.
All right, so we are treating peace songs this afternoon, and we just listened to one that you put together, Musica. How did you select the people that you put together on this song?
Okay, so let me say a very good afternoon to all your cherished listeners. So it was more of calling everyone, and whoever was available, came on it. Musica is for everyone, so we threw the invitation to all. This is the time, we have to do this. These are our timelines. And so if you're available, come on board. So it wasn't really selecting some people to come on board, but we threw our nets very wide. And then, those you see on it are those the nets could catch.
Now, you do this almost every 4 years. You come together, you do a peace song and all that.
Correct.
Now,
Correct.
Some people have said that, especially Uncle Ken. He's of the opinion that while you go out there to preach peace, most of you have issues with unity, even among you as a people. What do you say about that?
Right. So there's a key adage that says, and I'm the one saying quite. So if we are preaching peace messages and Musica, we add our voice, it doesn't spoil anything. And we not being united, as an industry doesn't also it doesn't take anything away from our preaching peace. This is a national thing. We all know that it's election time. We need to let each and every one know that we have just one Ghana. We have to come together. And so, yes, we need to do it. We need to do it. For creatives, we will always have our differences because of the nature of what we do. We are diverse in so many ways. But I tell you, we are one. We are one. And so if we have to come together to do something, on a national scale, we definitely have to do it, whether or not as an industry, we are one.
Now, recording a song is one thing, but making sure it goes out there for people to hear is another thing. What have you done with regards to publicity for this song?
So like you have rightly given us the platform, we are, collaborating with our wonderful media to push it out there. So in the regions and right here in Accra, we are on the ground making sure that the song goes to, every nook and cranny so that the message can get out there. And let me even add that in the industry, we even have other people who have come up with peace songs. We have individuals too who have done this. And so, we are just flooding the message out there, making sure that everyone, it resonates with everyone. The fact that we need peace in this land, we have this one Ghana, we have nowhere to go. And so, yes, we are pushing it through the media.
Okay, thank you very much, Abina Ruthie. We also hear, we've listened to the song. It's a very nice piece of music. So we say thanks so much for this particular work by Musica. Abina Ruthie is second vice president of the Musicians Union of Ghana, and they are out with the song, a peace song. Yes, you just heard her in the interview. Joy 99.7 FM Showbiz A to Z. There is another song. Yes, another song from Fifi Folsing, our own Fifi Folsing. He's put together some musicians and they have recorded this particular one. Fifi Folsing is a radio presenter here at the multimedia group Joy FM, and he has put together Kessie, Quindeline, and a number of other musicians for this particular project. will be speaking to us in a moment. Yes, but in the meantime, though, this is his song.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland, and I pledge myself in all things to
Together as one. The next generation put together by Fifi Folsom. And Fifi Folsom is right online. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir, Mr. Dadzie. Salute to you and everyone in the studios.
Thank you so much for your time this afternoon, Fifi.
It's an honor. I should be thanking you.
Why did you put together this song?
So, 2011, the Lord laid on my heart, and of course, what we do, we mostly are led to create a platform to encourage the contemporary gospel artists. We call it the next generation gospel ministers. And the concept was that even though they were for the now, their works, will have effect even in generations to come. And that's how we got the next generation gospel ministers. So, at the year 2011, and we thought about, if we're coming together, the likes of the Joe Metals, MOGs, the Kessie, and all of them, we needed something, especially for 2012, which is an election year, also to announce, the group that these are a collective of, gifted contemporary artists. Because around that time, there wasn't enough light on them, so to say. So that's how we started. So in 2012, we did a peace song. It went on to winners of VGMA. and basically we decided that every 4 years, when there's an election, we would actually record a peace song. It's more like a legacy project because the artists are selected every year. They're on the platform for 2 years, and mostly we feel that before they take leave of the platform for another group to take over, especially during an election year, we put our creative juices together and we create something, just to also celebrate our gifts and talents. So basically, that's it.
So, which artists are on this particular one?
So for this batch, this was the 2023-2024 lineup. If I could go through on this one, we have Sonia Biekro, we have Mike Kessie, Efwa Lucy, Kevin Sasu, Gwendolyn Yegley, President Shell, Rafia, Shadrach Mensah Kwesi, AC Hooper, Kofi Nkrumah, Laudable Home, and then our brother who was going to be the Lord, Kofi Noel. 12 of them came together to put this, as a piece to also, add up to the campaign for peace before, during, and after elections.
Now, for those of you at the Christian side, it's more like a spiritual thing. But some people also believe that this is not spiritual matter. It's not prayer matter. It is not onyamebeye matter. We need to be careful about what we do so that we can ensure the peace that we need. What do you say to that?
I disagree with them. I mean, hey, Jesus Christ said, "My peace I live with you." I mean, the bestest peace you can enjoy in this world is the peace that Jesus gave to us. And we are just re-echoing it. You understand? Anybody who says that it's not a spiritual matter probably does not understand even what goes beyond, just the rhetoric. I mean, honestly, let me just put this on record then. As a child of God, it resonates well with you how you even act outside, okay? The fruit of the Spirit has peace in it, some way, somehow. If you are somebody who has long-suffering, who knows how to, be patient, it all adds up to how your attitude is outside with regard to living a peaceful life. So once you have the Holy Spirit in you, you are able to talk or act peace out the bestest way ever. So it is honestly spiritual from within, and your character tells when you act it out.
Okay. So with this particular song, what is the end game?
Well, of course, like I said, having heard it, I wish you heard the last 2 minutes where we switched into reggae. The song was recorded in 5 different languages. English, we had Chi, Ever, we had Ga, we had Hausa, and honestly for us, aside putting out our creativity out there, we thought these are young people. I mean, I've heard the people in the studio talk about how when there's indie giddy giddy, there are young people who are almost at the forefront. So we are telling our young colleagues out there who are prone to being, if you like, activated to do all the wrongs. And look, we think that we stand for peace and we are the future. And so by far, we are hoping that as you hear us, as you even see the video and you see how young we are, you understand that our concept really is, let's maintain what we are enjoying as a people, okay? We are peaceful people. Let's not go into anything that will plunge us into war or whatnot. So, honestly, for us, it is more like telling, let's spread what is within us. The love that is within us must be shared abroad. Can we creatively put it out? And also, if you like, showcase these gifted individuals on the platform.
Okay, thank you so much, Fifi Fosin, for your time this afternoon on Showbiz A to Z.
Thank you for the honor. God bless you.
Okay, Fifi Fosin right there, and he is the one that put together all these great acts on the song by Next Generation. .7 FM still here talking about the role of the creative in ensuring peace before, during, and after the election, and some of them have put their thoughts into music. Others have done poems and all that. KOD is here. He's a multidisciplinary creative, and he knows the importance of the arts, in influencing people. And he believes, it's very good to use these arts works to influence society. But there is another, school of thought that after doing all these things, the songs, everything, if you don't do the right thing, then it means we're not achieving anything. But we know that it's very important as a people to also appreciate the power that creative arts works like this wield. Okay, let me come back to you again. So why is it important for us as a people to keep on using works of art to influence changes like this in society?
Well, people in the creative space obviously have an audience, and listening to the songs you've played, right from Kwame Eugene, from all the people he featured in there, they all have their own constituents. They all have their own huge fans, like fan base out there. Put together on that soundtrack, you've already attracted maybe some 3 million followers, like 50. Yeah, exactly. People. You know what I mean? So people look up to them. A lot of youngsters want to become like Kwame Eugene. They want to become like Sister Ifya. They want to be like Wendy Shea. And having that effect on your constituents, if you're telling them that, Charlie, listen, just go to the polls on election day, go vote, just do the needful. It's important for you to vote as a citizen. Vote. When you're done, just go home. You preach and they listen to you because you have an influence. You have a platform that people pay attention to.
Exactly.
So the creatives can never be taken out at a point like this in a country's history.
And again, I just spoke to Fifi Folsom and I asked him about the spiritual side of elections. He doesn't agree with you.
That's what
he thinks that there is a spiritual side to everything, and that you need to pray for peaceful election.
And in my submission, did I bring in the spiritual side?
No, I asked you a question about that. I asked you a question about the prayer. I said we went to pray.
I said yes. I said we are praying for peace. We are singing for peace, dancing for peace, doing everything for peace. And what I said was that I don't think that we as a people should rely on these things before every election. I think that we don't need this.
Meaning that we know the need for what ought to be done.
That's what me and Kofi said.
What ought to be done.
I did not say that they should not do it all. All I'm saying is that it is not something we should be looking forward to every 4 years. We should develop as human beings and just do the needful, where everybody can just walk into a polling station, cast their vote and walk away and wait for results to be announced.
But Kwame, it also comes with belief in the system itself. So there's certain elements, Uncle Ken, which goes beyond the individual going out there to.
That's what we should be working on.
So the system's in place.
Yes.
If people don't have belief in the very organization that's
it's conducting the elections.
I heard something. One soldier yesterday saying that if you go to the polls, I'll personally beat you up.
Oh, like seriously?
And he said it's out in the public domain. Like, really, is that the work of soldiers? You go out beating people?
No.
No.
I thought it's very shameful. That guy should be reprimanded by his superiors. Do you understand? And
but you see, Kofi.
Yeah.
Much as I agree with you about what the soldier said, the soldier said that
to deter people,
to counter things that other people have said, and in his position as a military officer, he should not have gone that far. To say the things that he said. But he did that just because other people had also come out to say things that they would do, which is basically against the law. You don't use wrong to counter wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so I agree with you there. But so those things happening is an embodiment of what I'm talking about.
Essentially, we need these peace songs to motivate people to do the right thing.
At the moment, we do.
Yeah, we do.
All I'm saying is, going forward,
yeah,
we should try and forget about these things and just do the right thing, so that we all live peacefully. If we didn't have peace songs, and we're going to vote on the 7th,
exactly,
and everybody just does what they are supposed to do by the letter of the law, will there be the need for all this? The people going into... I heard a musician in Kumasi saying that she was organizing a peace concert.
Yeah.
And that it was very difficult for her to get sponsorship to organize the peace concert.
And that one, it should be on the other. There was one. I mean, anybody who organized a peace walk this morning, right?
This morning, yeah.
Because it was going to be free.
Exactly.
And the reason it was going to be free is if she had decided to charge for that peace concert, nobody would.
Nobody.
And this is what I'm talking about. Why? As a people, should we worry ourselves and go through this if we can just do what the law says we should do?
Uncle Ken, it's orientation. I think that the whole country needs some real serious orientation. Yeah, we need orientation.
We're doing well to promote that every single year.
Yeah.
Why? It would take some time.
Exactly. But Uncle Ken, is it not helping?
What is helping?
The fact that we keep on drumming home peace through songs and other material.
Yeah, but that is my point.
Exactly.
Why
So
should
we are saying
we
the
keep
same
on
thing.
drumming peace? When are we going to have peace?
Because consistently we hear people.
There are pockets of violence here and there.
We hear things being planned. In different parts of the country. No, I understand Uncle Ken, but Uncle Ken is not looking at Charlie. Grassroots people, their minds are different.
People need that reminder. They
Grassroots people.
It's about just going to catch your go back to attack.
Sure.
Kwame, your typical person who's a very political minded person is not just thinking of going to cast the vote and go home. They want to make sure their party wins.
Protect their rights.
So they are protecting the ballot as well. And protecting the ballot means you're standing there. And if anyone tries to do anything that you're not too comfortable with, you take action. And you take the law into your own hands.
But Kofi, that is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What is there to protect if we do the right thing? But ballot boxes are placed at points where individuals walk into to drop their votes in that
Uncle
ballot
Ken,
box.
comes
And
back
they
to the
walk
orientation KOD is talking about. The orientation
orientation and education. So someone is going to cast their vote and is not thinking about just voting once and going home. Charlie, how can I steal another one so that my party will win? Since I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt,
who gave him the extra voting?
Creating the awareness.
Who gave him the extra?
We can't get tired
again. Who will give the extra voting paper?
Who gave him the extra voting paper?
Connivance, and then they get down to.
All right, join our 97 FM. Some of our creative friends have also sent in their messages here. This one is from Queen Darling.
My brothers and sisters, peace is not the absence of conflict. Peace starts from a mindset that is centered on protecting the tranquility in our society, a mindset that gears towards building brotherly love amongst us. It's okay to have diverse opinions. It's okay to exercise your human right to vote for whichever political party and candidate you want. It's okay to have conflicting ideas when it comes to the synoptical ideas of politics. What is not okay is when these ideas and these emotion pushes us to do things that disrupts the peace we share and enjoy as a country. This year, vote wisely. Vote for peace. Vote for the future of your children. Vote for Mother Ghana. God bless our homeland Ghana, and God bless you.
We also have a message from the president of the Ghana Comedians Network, Percy Obrimpo Japan.
Percy Obrimpo Japan, the royal entertainer, the president of Ghana Comedians Network. Now the time has come again that we have to go to the poll and vote for a leader of this nation. People, no matter wherever you are coming from, no matter whatever you're doing, no matter whatever state in which you are, I just want you to know that your vote can make or make this nation. But in all of this, let us do everything in peaceful manner. Let's keep the peace we have in this country. Within that peace, we can have energy, we can have the aggressiveness, we can have the yearn to bring this country where it needs to be. We seem to be far back, but let's all calm down and let's all do our rightful or take our rightful step to keep and protect the peace of this nation.
Okay, so Brimpong, Ejapong there, and we saw here on Joy 99.7 FM, Showbiz A to Z. Somebody has this one for Kwame Eugene. Good evening, please tell Kwame Eugene we love him so much and his new songs are bangers. He should keep on with the good works, and please, I hope the show is on the first as... Okay, so yeah, we'll be talking about that later on the show. So let's go for a spin. When we come back, we have some more conversation with Kwame Eugene here on Joy 99.7 FM, the Superstation. Showbiz A to Z. My name is Kwame Dadzie. We are back after this.
Ifya, I've been thinking, have you noticed the changes in our community?
Kojo, things are really different now. The MPP has really made a difference.
Exactly. Free SHS, healthcare, new factories. It's like a whole new Ghana.
And don't forget, electricity is so much reliable now. I remember when we used to go days without light.
True. The NPP has done a lot to improve the basics.
Ajua is a beneficiary of free SHS, and now she is in university.
And that's the kind of leadership we need. Someone who is focused on making things better for everyone. But Ifya, still there are a lot more to be done for the development of Ghana.
Absolutely, Kojo. The NPP has shown that real progress is possible.
On December 7th, let's vote to keep this positive impact going. Vote number 1 on the ballot. Vote NPP for a better and prosperous Ghana.
Are you ready to get way more chances to win with Betway? Every single day, you have the key to unlock 5 free spins on Mega Money Wheel, where you stand to win a massive 1 million Ghana cedis jackpot. All you need to do is to log in and take your spin. Exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway. Get way more.
Are you a female entrepreneur, young business owner, agribusiness, fintech, or agri-tech venture? This one's for you. We see your need for funding for your business, and we believe that your story matters. So in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, ABSA is offering you collateral-free loans of up to 1 million Ghana cedis at 10% interest rate per annum. We've already pumped over 1.3 billion cedis into over 6,000 businesses. Yours is next. Visit our SME project office, your nearest ABSA branch, or head to absa.com.gh. Your story matters. ABSA.
Fellow countrymen and women, the desperate NPP, realizing that they are losing the 2024 elections, has once again resorted to lies to smear the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The NPP's claim that Mahama was against free SHS and will cancel it when elected is nothing but a barefaced lie calculated to deceive you. John Mahama started the implementation of the progressively free SHS program in 2015 with day students and had a clear plan to expand the program to cover borders, hence cannot be said to be against free SHS. What he has been against is the poor implementation of the program. Contrary to the lies of the NPP, the next NDC Mahama government will improve the implementation of the free SHS program to make it better. We will do this by scrapping the double-track system, provide a dedicated source of funding for the program, include private SHS, improve the feeding of our children, and enhance the quality of learning outcomes. Listen to the truth from the horse's own mouth.
Free senior high school education has come to stay. If anybody tells you that I, John Dramani Mahama, son of E.A. Mahama, will abolish free SHS when I come, tell the person he's a bloody liar. What I'm against is the poor implementation of the free SHS, which is creating great inconvenience for the parents, for the students, and for the teachers. And one of the things we'll do when we come back into office, and I know inshallah we're coming back into office, is to complete the 200 community day schools that we began, so that we can bring a quick end to the double-track system.
Beware of the NPP's lies. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Christmas we highway no so be shit. That experience ne bogus be back room. Uni dollar me nua be come ho ne DSTV. If you say this Christmas DSTV is giving. It's giving live soccer super sports and be analysis to prevent any biases. It's giving Ghanaian content to Aquaba Magic. A file. Now Korano so can dive into the Nickelodeon channels. And how is safe with the parental control. Into your fast na do DSTV. This Christmas is giving the best in entertainment on DSTV. Grab a DSTV decoder or reconnect to your existing subscription and be entertained. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
They came, they cooked, judges scored, you voted, and now, who wins the ultimate prize? Will it be Koforidua Technical University, Takwadi Technical University, Kumasi Technical University, or will Ho Technical University retain the title? Be at the Great Hall of Kumasi Technical University on the 1st of December 2024 to witness culinary skills, mouth-watering dishes, and drama. Performances like Strongman, Kobe Tuesday, Sandy Global, and Bad Boy Thai. Audience must be seated by 3 p.m. sharp. Vote for your favorite by dialing *711 *60# and follow the prompt. Big Chef Tertiary Season 2 is proudly brought to you by Frytol Cooking Oil. You deserve a life of goodness. Fortune Spread, delicious all-purpose margarine. Hallmark Cafe. Visit us today and taste the future of fine dining. Hallmark Cafe, a delight in every sip and bite. Chefware, confidence in action. Indomie, you like no other. Dedo Spices, taste day inside. Enterprise Life, earn points and get rewarded. Kivo Hot Pepper, Meko Show, Bigo Drinks, Verna Purified Water, McBerry Breakfast Cereal, EcoBank Ghana, The Pan African Bank, Chanel Rice, Rice Premium Quality, Dettol Soap, Intigas Kitchen, your premium kitchen solution, K-Net, Salty Water, Levon 2, and City Blood Tonic, and supported by Adansi Travels, Western Serene Atlantic Hotel, Volta Serene Hotel, Micklin Hotel, Grand Casamora Hotel, and Gariba Lodge. Big Chef Tertiary, the kitchen has no boundary.
Get ready, Ghana! It's time to celebrate 20 incredible years of eco luxury at Lumoon Eco Luxury Resort in November. Join us this November for an unforgettable customer event and the ultimate relaxation experience in paradise. We're making this milestone with exclusive tours, luxury stays, and events that highlight our commitment to sustainability and you, our amazing guests. Come be part of the magic and book your experience today at Lumoon Eco Luxury Resort, where nature meets luxury. Call us now on 0264 241 549 now. Le Moon Eco Luxury Resort. 2 decades of service excellence. One exceptional resort.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Joy 99.7 FM, the Superstation, here with the man Kwame Dadzie, and he has something great to give us today. Eugene is still here with us, and I'm thinking about signing on to the Rockstar Records. Obe signing me, Anna. And also me
Rockstar Records.
And also me where's in here.
Also, you better see first and
Kwame, Rockstar Records. Tell me more about it. What is it? A record label?
Okay, so it's a group of talented people coming together to start something. And I've been with Richie for the past 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
So he's actually giving me permission to start something of my own.
Oh wow!
With him still being like the godfather of everything that I do. So I came up with Rockstar Records, and it's doing really very good.
What lessons did you learn from him, or have you learned from him?
So much. So I've been in the same room producing with Richie multiple times. So I've learned a lot, the production skills, and he knows so much about this business, this showbiz business. He's made a lot of people. So I'm learning that bit from him as well. And I mean, thankfully, I'm trying to be the first Links artist that will actually part ways with the label and still won't have everybody saying that he's lost after So I'm still under his wings and he's teaching me so much.
So this is a record label.
Yeah.
How far have you gone with the structures of the label? Because a label is supposed to have a lot of
so much so that I even have a rep in UK, I have a rep in USA as well, and I just signed my first contract with Dito Music.
Okay.
And Dito Music that one is under Rockstar Records. Okay. Not even with Links Entertainment. So I'm actually doing bigger things, yeah.
Wow. Have you signed any artist on yet?
No, not. I'm a mouthful already. Just the Kwame Eugene brand is a handful. Me and Kwame breaded that. So I mean, adding someone now, I don't think is advisable, but maybe in future. I'll go ask Richie if he thinks I should start signing people, but I don't think it's now. I have so much to do as Kwame Eugene myself. Yeah.
So, but you are looking forward to signing people.
One day.
What are you looking forward to having before you say, okay, now I'm there?
I should do maybe 20,000 capacity events. I should have my own Rockstar show, and this is the first time I'm coming out. But let the kids come to Eugene. Yeah. And that's good. I'm doing all these things to try and cement myself in the music industry, and that's when I'll say, okay, that one I won't still say I'm there, but if I get closer, I can start helping other people as well.
Have any of your colleagues come to you to say, "Oh, I want to be under your record label"?
Yeah, I've had friends do that. They think, okay, I have a lot of studios, there is money to shoot something for them, and I have connection. I can make some calls for people to help them play their music and stuff. So sometimes when things get rough, they feel, okay, go to Kwame, he can pull this string for you, and they'll bring proposals. Oh, you can take this thing, but I keep telling them I'm trying to concentrate on myself for a while. And if I get there, I think things are working so much that I can actually help other people, I will do that. But now I'm still focusing on myself. I have so much to do.
What's the latest with your contract with Empire?
Okay, so it's still distribution deal with Empire.
Okay.
So they still distribute my music, and they work on my publishing as well.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you now sign split sheets with the people that you work with?
Not everyone. Not everyone, especially the gospel people. I don't sign anything.
So I'm going to say
yes,
pro bono.
Cause publishing no cry. The man sign cry. Yes, once I'm the writer, they'll go for my money, so I don't have to even sign anything with publishing.
Okay.
But sometimes, if you write songs for someone and they're not willing to give you upfront money, what happens is I can have you sign some percentage off for me as well as what I'm getting from publishing.
Okay.
So I don't take anything from you. You get maybe I'll still take 70% of your royalties and give you the song. So the shows, the bars you are getting from the hit song, I'm not part, but I still take 70% from your royalties and probably get like 100 to 80% publishing.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I've seen you a number of times, sometimes I see you play the keyboard. There are times I've seen you play the drums. Now to how did you learn all these musical instruments?
I think the church made me actually. Okay. I learned everything that I know from the church. and the ambition. It was music. You know what? When I was young, I knew I'll become a very great musician.
Okay.
So I told myself I should prepare so well before I get to limelight, before I get to the top. So I prepared a lot, so I can play any instrument I actually get my hands on.
Wow.
Yes, I no one taught me how to play the piano. I just started playing it because I've been around it for a very long time. And I was playing trumpet because I was a Presbyterian.
What about trumpet and so?
Yes. and the guitars from church as well. The drums, I was a drummer in the church.
You play the guitar as well?
Yeah, I play a lot of instruments.
The lead or bass?
Lead and bass, yes. Yeah, so it took me some time, but I actually prepared. I even had to learn how to perform and learn how to do the backflip and everything. So my first VGMA performance, I did the backflip, and the next day everyone was asking, "Who's the small boy that did the backflip on the VGMA day?" And it started with that. So I actually prepared myself before I go here as an artist.
Have you also taken maybe some courses or lessons in writing music, as in notations?
I've not with writing music, but I did one with production and mixing and mastering.
Oh, interesting.
As well. Yeah.
Interesting. I love that. Kwame Eugene is here with us, 055-1111-997. And he has two new songs, actually, apart from the Peace song. He has one called Problem. And the other one is Showdown. Okay. Got Problem or you have Problem?
Problems, yeah, Charlie. We are in Ghana, we have problems. Even if you have personal problem, we have road problems or light problems or street light problems. We have problems, man.
All right, listeners, Problem, Kwame Eugene. Problem, Kwame. What's the inspiration behind this one?
So this song is basically talking about the fact that we are living in a hot country or in a hot world at the moment. And the first line was trying to reference on the fact that it's hard to be a woman, but it's actually very hard to be a man as well in this current world, because we've seen how the society actually tries as much as possible to put women out there.
Yeah.
But as a man, you need to thrive yourself. So and then nanu yana benaba oh yeah yana nisio ni na try but yeah they still yeah jinem. And I said this thing, and this is my camera guy, and he says it relates to him so much because he came to Accra from Kumasi with a female friend, and that girl is driving right now.
Oh,
and OTS
some people will not be happy with you.
Quick.
I'm not kind of one someone young back when
I'm cases here no and he's still facing it, but I mean Kaka still hedging him and steady on his grind like he's fatherless. And so I'm far on Timin Kofi.
Oh,
but then again, sometimes I obe pull up in some drop top with the friends. Now, Omad your money to say your money problem. Say December, baby. More guys have fun. Say your problem be any. But after December, go back to hustling. So yeah, that's what problem is about.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And when on any quiet showdown, who is that?
I said, who
is that? And when is the showdown?
Enter.
Okay. Kwame Eugene, second song released yesterday.
Yeah.
Great. Showdown, not slow down. Showdown.
Yeah.
The first one I played was Show Body. This one is Showdown. John 99.7 FM. Kwame Eugene.
Actually, yeah. Yes, I had this idea the first day he said, do you know that was the intro of the song? Hey! Take it out. My mom was shut down. That was actually the inspiration behind the song. That's just.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Can I Japan?
That's what creatives do. You mirror.
This showdown is not political showdown.
Nah, it could be showdown.
You are a bad boy. Uncle Ken, Please advise Kwame Eugene for me. Kwame Eugene's showdown is not political showdown.
Kwame, I was telling him off air that he's been wonderful for the industry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Writing songs for other people, and like he said himself, he doesn't really want money for writing the songs for the other people because he's concentrating on himself. You mentioned Rockstar Records in your conversation, and I said to myself, this gentleman who is the rock star and wants to have a Rockstar Records is telling us here in this studio that he's taking his time with it because he's concentrating on building himself to a certain level because before he can get into that. Because I said to myself, the gentleman is talking of Rockstar Records and he's writing songs for other artists to sing. And Adam is sitting in front of me here in this studio, and his artist, Empress Gifty, has a hit song written by Kwame Eugene. So I said to myself, Kwame Eugene could have used Empress Gifty to launch his Rockstar Records. But he didn't. Why? Because he says he doesn't think he's ready for that. And he's building on himself first before he can. Because I think that if Kwame Eugene had used Empress Gifty's song to launch his Rockstar Records, he could have had an impact there.
Yeah.
That I have this artist on my label. And the artist's song is a hit. You know, and for such a young guy to be able to think this way is quite impressive.
Thank you.
As far as I'm concerned. Because he's saying to himself, I don't think I'm ready yet to endeavor into that field. Let me build myself, but let me keep writing songs for other people.
Exactly.
And at least that will also give me a lot more.
Kwame, you know, Uncle Ken, to have other musicians under your wings is
Wow!
a big deal.
It's a big deal.
And Kwame is coming from that school where he's worked with an artist. In actual fact, at a certain point, Richie had to shelve his own career as a musician for the artist. You know what I mean?
He had to.
Because you can't compete with them.
No.
First off, you should be the one they look up to. So as an executive producer, you can help in the songwriting, you can help with the song production and what have you. But then if you're still, you know, releasing hits and performing like that, no, it will be hard for you to juggle all. It will be difficult.
Yeah. And he said that
Richie
yes, is cool on him having Rockstar Records.
And Richie is actually like that. Okay, when Easy was leaving Lynx, Richie called me like, Uncle Kovi, Easy is leaving, but she's still gonna work with us. I want someone to take care of certain elements of her work as an artist, and I want you to do that.
Wow.
So it was Richie that reached out to me, or it wasn't Easy. Do you understand? So Richie understands the dynamics of you know, working with artists when he thinks you should also start flying on your own.
I go back.
Yeah.
And I look at a record company back in my day.
Okay.
Like Philadelphia Records.
Okay.
Okay. Which eventually became Philly International.
Okay.
And under Philly International were subsidiaries.
Yes.
Who could release certain albums under different names. But with Philly supporting them. And I think that's what Richie wants to do with Kwame.
Yeah.
You go ahead, do your. But I just love the idea that the gentleman is saying, I don't think I am ready yet. Let me build myself up to a certain level. Kudos.
No, because Kwame still, he has a long way to
go.
He
has a long way to go.
He's going to be here for the next 50 years and more.
Yes, he has a long way to go. I watched him.
Oh, are you saying Ochame Kwabi still do? Ambulance still they do music. Ochame Kwabi.
And
what's
Ebo Taylor?
Ebo Taylor. Yes, he's sitting down and performing.
Good musicians never expire.
No. Sting is still performing globally.
Yes, Sting is still performing globally. You know,
I know
they never expire. I watched Kwame.
Yeah.
At the first time I got a close up of this young chap was a plus 233 jazz bar and grill.
Oh, okay.
About 5 years. About some 5 years ago. It was a Joy FM event.
End of year event. Something like that. Yeah, I remember. It was powerful one afternoon.
Wow.
It was powerful.
And here was this gentleman who we had known to be on, the contemporary music scene. And during his act, he switched halfway through the act to gospel.
Oh, yeah, by 4.
And everybody that I was sitting with at plus 233 said, wow. This gentleman, and today he tells me, I have always thought, I've never asked him because I'm not that pally with him, I've never asked, but today he has told me he's Presbyterian, and so I'm not surprised.
Kwame, you are?
I'm Presbyterian.
He mentioned
you were?
I am.
Story still.
He mentioned it.
Oh, wow.
Kwame said, I play trumpet. Those were your exact words.
Yeah.
Because I'm Presbyterian. And I found that statement awkward because I said to myself, I'm Presbyterian for what about trumpet? You are sorry, there, man.
No, they all do. I think even in Methodists they have like the youth.
Kofi, I'm not coming to it because I was looking at my time.
Yes.
And during my time, Presbyterians were more on organs.
And hymns.
Organs and hymns.
And singing band.
Brass band.
Now,
yes.
I look at the gentleman and I say, he's a Gen Z.
Yeah.
And so these days,
even the churches have evolved.
Yes, they've veered into those fields. That's why Kwame made that statement. And I'm going to love him more because he's a Presbyterian.
Thank you, again.
Great one there. Kodi.
Yes, sir.
What do you make of Kwame's artistry?
You heard what I said. He has another 50 years and more.
Yeah.
And I mean, great thing about Kwame is he's an all-round musician. He's a proper musician, great composer, irreplaceable performer. He understands his game, and he affects other people as well. He's like a Quincy Jones of his time. Do you understand? And I think that given the next 20, 30 years, and especially once you're a singer, because singing is timeless. He's always going to be here.
Yes.
At a point, people get tired of listening to rap. That's why most rappers switch into singing. But if you're a singer, Charlie, unless God decides to take your voice, you're always going to be here.
It stays for a very long time.
And then being intentional to learn what's new in the game globally, so you're not just limited to what's happening in your immediate space. Once you decide to learn, especially now that you're also going to be a music executive, so like the nitty gritties of owning a record label. Exactly. You're good to go.
Thank you.
Good to go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Kwame, why did you release 2 songs at a time?
Sure, bro, yeah,
okay, so this is not the first time. I did the same thing last year. I did Broken Heart and Monica.
True.
Broken Heart, no go back, and I did Hello Monica.
At the same time you came here, I remember. Yeah.
They all took off. And I think there's this one thing. If it's a Kwame Eugene song, people go to listen to it just with the mindset of, it will be a nice song. It will sound good. I have to learn how to sing it. So whenever I meet Kwame, I sing it to him. And it's working right now. I woke up this morning from yesterday and 50,000 streams on Audio Mark
already.
Yes, and do you know top 10 General Assassin, the one I did, is trending number 2, and Showdown's trending as well, and
Charlie, how I wish we
Problem is trending out. They're all trending.
We sold music like units like we did before, huh? Like 50,000 50,000 cassettes. Like we did back in the day.
Kofi.
Physical cassettes.
Cassettes, like we used to sell.
Kofi, so this is my problem. Today, when you mention 50,000 streams, how much is it worth?
But we can't go back to those days.
I know. But tell me, they're producing vinyls again.
Now, I saw 50,000 of this in a day. I used it yesterday, last night.
I know, can you imagine? It's a
now.
No, but I think we'll still go back to, back in the day when people went out to buy proper records. I think we would.
Kelly, you think so?
Yeah. Oh, I think so.
So, because
we
it's
won't
happening.
stay.
We'll
We
sell
won't
records
just
now.
stay. Well, we're selling.
What is selling it now?
I own a record from Kina Yusuba record.
Yeah.
As
LP.
they play
You mean
LP.
LP. Yeah.
I own an LP by Nigerian guy Burna Boy. My
Burna
daughters
Boy.
bought it for me as a birthday present.
Right.
I was surprised when I saw it. Burna Boy
Yes,
record.
but the LP. Because that is happening now, Kwame.
Yes, yeah, could be.
Look, the LPs I have.
People are going back to the relics.
Yep.
And the
On this
vintage,
earth.
yeah.
I told you before I shipped all my
Yeah,
albums.
yeah.
I air freighted my albums when I was relocating from the UK. And there were plenty, and my wife has never forgiven me for the amount of money I spent.
Nah,
Ship-
she doesn't
air-freighting the
understand
album
it.
because
She
didn't
doesn't understand it.
understand
Yeah, she
at the
doesn't
time.
understand it.
Back home today, I have 5 CD players because my CD collection
Yeah.
is so huge. So with the advent of streaming and things like that, Kwame, here's me who has collected so much vinyl, so much CDs. You expected me to just discard.
I know, I can do it.
That
I'm sure I still own about 6,000 of them.
My dad called me some time ago and was like, talk to your mother. I was like, what? My dad had these collections, these collectibles, and my mom threw everything away.
Sure,
when my dad called me, I almost cried. Me personally, because I was going
You
for
grew
all.
up listening to them. He wanted to own them.
He had records from Cindy Thompson.
Yeah.
Kwame.
That's 99, 2000.
Yes, you remember Teachers?
Yes, of course.
African
Teacher and his, yeah.
Oh, he had everything, and my mom threw.
Kwame, you are talking about 90s. And I'm looking back from the 60s
Oh, yes.
on there and the collection. Okay? And I'm saying to myself, you know the feeling one gets when on a Sunday morning I wake up.
I know, right?
And I go and place a vinyl on my turntable.
And before the song starts, you hear,
There she is
I see a
there.
chinko siano.
Now they are too sweet.
And I listen to music from the past, or I switch to CD,
Yeah.
play my CDs and read the liner notes, and I say to myself, nobody on this earth will be able to take this
away from me.
With whatever.
Oh, wow.
All
right, Joy 99.7 FM. Kwame Eugene, you have some events coming up. I was about to ask you if you have an annual concert.
I do. I actually have Rockstar concert.
But it didn't.
Yes.
It wasn't consistent, was it?
Yes, it was. You know, I had this hero concert thing that I do with the legends every year.
Yes.
And I think COVID was what stopped it, because we go back and forth with these legends, and you know, COVID was affecting the elderly ones more, so we had to hold on with a hero concert, and now we're back with Let the Kids Come to Eugene.
Okay,
you know how
this
much
one's
I
for the
love
kids.
children. And so this one is for the kids on the 1st of January.
Okay.
So when you are done with everything, starting from 24th, have all the fun, do all your rounds, enjoy it. Go to church 31st night, and 1st January we start at 11 a.m. Come with the kids. We're trying to put together basically the biggest kids festival in Africa. So we have about 10 different massive games they can play around. We will have like a Spider-Man booth for pictures, Barbie booth for the ladies, for the kids. Everyone should be there. This is where you should bring the family, and it's at the Elwak Sports Stadium on the 1st of January.
You know, my understanding of what Kwame is doing, he's actually getting a new crop of constituents.
Yes.
So the next 50 years that I was talking about,
catch them young.
Wow, on your match as you. The next 50 years I was talking about.
That's a smart move. That's a smart move.
Yeah, the next 50 years I was talking about.
So it's let the kids come to Eugene.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Yes, this is the first time we're doing this, and we're hoping to do it every single 1st January.
Right.
So, and everyone is gonna be on. So your kids.
What's the age bracket?
It starts from, I mean, if the kid can walk, because you're going to be there with your family or nanny or something.
Carry newborn babies there.
Start from 11 a.m. They play around there. A lot of games, these go-karts and everything. And we start performances from 4 p.m. And we end up
performances from yourself and other musicians.
Yes, a lot of musicians. Everyone is coming.
Definitely.
We'll have these kids from these dancers, Afronitas dancers, DWP. Almost everyone is coming. So It's going to be massive.
That is beautiful.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
I was expecting every kid from the country over there. Everyone should come there with their kids, and there'll be ambulance cars. It is massively protected, and you're going to have a lot of fun with your child. And I mean, start the year with a smile from your children.
Let the kids come to
Let
Eugene.
the kids come to Eugene.
Let the kids come to Eugene.
What day is it on?
1st January.
Yeah. What day does it fall on?
What particular day?
It's
but it's a holiday.
Okay.
Yes, I know New Year's Day is a holiday.
Yeah.
But I'm
Now-
wondering whether the next day is.
Well, the kids will still be home.
Exactly.
They get back to school around 13th January, I believe. Yeah.
Also joining us is Adam Mensah. He's a PRO for 1957.
Yes.
Exactly. Newly appointed. Fresh.
It's on a Wednesday, Kwame.
It's on a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's on a Wednesday.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you have anything to tell Kwame Eugene?
He's doing great. Yesterday, Ochame Kwame was saying that the next artist who has what it takes to be the next Daddy Lumba will be Kwame Eugene.
It's Kwame Eugene.
Because, I mean, if he looks at where he is and, I mean, his projections and what he's doing, I think he has what it takes to be that artist who can stand the test of time.
Sure.
I think this Let the Kids Come to Eugene is one fantastic idea because you're exposing the brand to the kids, and the kids are certainly going to grow on the brand. I mean, what I want to tell him is that whatever it takes to sustain this program, he needs to ensure he gets this to sustain this.
Okay.
Because this will be like the magic to take the brand to the next 50 years. Because, I mean, these kids are coming, and every year there's going to be a lot coming. And what it's also going to do is that it is going to, I mean, reinforce and revitalize his brand. It's going to bring him a new sort of equity, which is going to carry him on to the next stage. And, I mean, if certain companies or certain brands see that you have that affinity when it comes to children and you have the children really love your brand, I mean, they're going to get you on a lot of activation and other things, and that's also a certain commercial success coming to you. So I mean, this is a fantastic idea, and he should do everything possible with the team to hold it down and make sure it moves even to the next level.
Lovely. And let's also talk about Rhythms of the Runway again before we leave. It's happening next week. Grand Arena. PRO, boss has spoken about that length, so take us away. So, time?
Kwame.
Uncle Ken, I'll come back to you.
PRO.
He's a PRO.
Describe him properly. You said let's talk about Rhythms on the Runway.
Yes.
So, PRO.
He's the PRO for 1957. I mentioned him earlier on, so yeah. I introduced him earlier on. 1957. Yeah. Okay. Listeners, so right here with us, Adam Mensah Chotome, PRO for 1957, and they have Rhythms on the Runway coming up this Saturday. Next Saturday. Exactly. What time is it?
So everyone should be there by 6 p.m. I mean, 6 p.m. sharp. You should be there because there are a lot of activities. If you've been to 1957 programs, Rhythms on the Runway before, you'll see that we have a lot activities happening on the red carpet, things for you to drink. I mean, we have some bars set up and a lot of networking take place. So I will urge everybody to be there by 6 p.m. because it's going to be a very interesting, journey from the evening to the night. So, come and enjoy some interesting performances.
Great.
If you see our lineup, it's going to be massive. We have Camido bringing the fire in there, Adam, and you know that anytime Adam is on stage, it's something. And this time around, he's bringing some activities within his performance. An episode, who is also an artist, is not just going to be an artist on the night, but he's also going to exhibit some of his things in there. And Asabia Kopa, I don't know the last time you watched her perform. You really got to be there to watch her perform. And amazing artist, Amanziba Nadbril. Yeah. So, it's going to be one for life, a memorable experience. And talking about Kente, we are going to recreate some Kente memories. Have you seen some things like the loom and other things which we use in creating kente. There's so much memories to have on the night. So I urge every Ghanaian to be there. We need to protect our cultural heritage, which kente is one of them. So come and look at how other accessories kente is used for other accessories on the night.
Beautiful.
And you really love it. Kwame, be there. So you just log on to our website, Rhythms on the Runway, and everything is on there for you.
All right, Adam Mensan Chotome is PRO for 1957, and they are organizing Rhythms on the Runway. It's happening next week, Saturday, at the Grand Arena. Yeah, let me come to Uncle Ken as we wrap up for today. Uncle Ken, so finally, before we go, if you have, before that, there is this message from Percy or Brimpon Ejapon. Ose, I beg, tell Kwame Eugene say, I have a nephew in one of the international schools who is so in love with him, and if possible, we would love him to surprise him. Oh, really? He is the son of Egbert Fable, CEO of Petroleum Commission's son. Oh, okay. So we will do that. We'll do that later.
The lawyer and a journalist.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so Percy, thank you very much. I would let his team contact you later on, so we know how that goes. Uncle Ken, before we go.
Before we go, interesting conversation today. You know, where the creatives are concerned, I mean, I still succumb to them doing what they can to advocate for peace. But I still also stand by my conviction that we should get to the point where we do not need people to remind us to be peaceful. I think as human beings and as citizens of a great nation like the nation that we have, we should know and take it upon ourselves that when we adhere to laws and regulations, we can get through things without any hassle whatsoever. I wish everybody a peaceful election, and people should just do what they are supposed to do. Where Kwame is concerned, I've already said it, and Kofi made the point. He has the next 50 years ahead of him, and Kwame is doing things that gives all of us hope that he would succeed. I pray for him. And when I walk into a Presbyterian church, I will pray for Kwame Eugene.
Amen.
You know, to succeed. And I wish him well. With Kofi, his rhythms
on the runway
have always been spectacular. And I don't expect any different this time around. I just pray that corporate Ghana would see what Kofi is trying to do and support him. Kofi, congratulations.
Thank you, Uncle.
And keep going.
Yes, sir.
There is a lady called Efia Papebi.
Also, Yanyandan.
Ose. Opese Oko runway nisu.
Efia is my.
And she said, you can imagine the workings.
I know, right?
Efia is my sweetheart. She's in the UK, isn't she?
Yes.
Since when?
Oh, Efia has been away for about 2 years.
Really?
Yeah? Efia has been away for about 2 years. Efia, I miss you. I know her very well.
Efia, we miss you too. Let me come to KOD before we go, sir.
Kwame, great times ahead of us as a people. You know, we have 14 straight weeks to elections, and we can't discount days. I beg your pardon, days to go to the polls, and we can't discount the importance of creatives. And like you rightly brought us here, we have a role to play. You know, to make sure that people go to the polls and, you know, cast their votes in peace. Wait much later after 6 p.m. for the ballot papers to be counted. Just do it in one piece. But before that, next Saturday, like Adam said, we're all going out in our numbers, Rhythms on the Runway, and we chose the theme of Kente, you know, to be aligned with going to the polls. It's different colors, different patterns,
right?
But one beautiful
nation.
cloth. Different people, different political persuasions and creed, but one beautiful country. So let's go to the polls come 7th, do what we have to do. But before that, there's tension. So come chill. Next Saturday at the Grand Arena from 6 p.m. Just getting a great time. I mean, I always look forward to the red carpet movement or the green carpet movement because, that's where you meet people from different walks of life. People you've probably admired from a distance. You get up close and personal, and let's just live.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
All right, Kwame Eugene.
Okay, Kwame. So, real good. I'll say a very big thank you for this opportunity to be in the midst of these two amazing men.
Yeah.
And I've learned so much today. So I also want to use this opportunity to remind people that we have a peace song out there, and it's not for them to listen and just enjoy it and move on with their lives and go back to causing problems. This election, I'm actually amazed with how calm the entire nation is. I think it speaks volume
Yeah,
for
we are
how
calm.
we're respected out there as Ghanaians.
Exactly.
We're super calm people, and regardless of every situation, we stay calm and we do what's good. And I think we should repeat it again this coming election.
Yeah.
So I will urge people to choose peace first. And I'll use this opportunity one more time to say that on the 1st of January, it's on Wednesday. Let the kids come to Eugene. That's where every kid should be.
Yeah.
And you can get ticket from short code *447 *2241#. Contact us and let's have all the fun. So and I'm being supported by You Fresh actually.
Oh, nice.
And shout out to You Fresh. Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you very much, Kwame Eugene, to you, Uncle Ken, to KOD.
Thank you.
Yeah, Adam Sancho Tome. All right, it's been great having you right here. Joy 99.7 FM. In the meantime, the Hits FM hottest DJs doors are still open. So to get the chance to showcase your DJ talent to the world in the competition, simply call or send a message via WhatsApp number 055-5324-111, or you can go to Hits FM Facebook page, download the link there and feel for the hottest DJ. Hits FM hottest DJ unearthing unique talents. Logi Entertainment and Rattray Park present the maiden edition of Events of the Year 2024. And this event is bringing together legendary artists like Daddy Lumba, Black Sheriff, Kofi Kinata, Famia, Kimpaluta, Wendy Shea. And they are performing live on 25th of December 2024 at the Rattray Park in Kumasi. Showtime is 7 p.m. sharp. For advanced tickets and tables, you can call 050-6677-742 or 0244-60280. Better still, you can come to the front desk of Adom FM, or you can dial *714*003*4#. And this event is supported by Musically Yours and Logi Entertainment or Logi Travels and Tours, media partners, all multimedia platforms. Pentecost Hour is a religious broadcast program sponsored by the Church of Pentecost. Comes your way with the chairman, Apostle Eric Nyamiche, on Joy 99.7 FM every Sunday, 1:30 p.m. So tune in every Sunday at 1:30 p.m. as Apostle Eric Nyamiche brings you live transforming truth that nourishes the soul, ignites passion, and restores hope in the nations. Church of Pentecost, we are possessing the nations for the Lord. Joy 99.7 FM, my name is Kwame Dadzie. It's been great coming your way with Showbiz A to Z, brought to you by MTN Everywhere You Go Superstar Multi-Fruit Drink. And this show is produced by Philip Nye with support from Anita Tai, Olivier Fagnan, and DJ Webete. We're back same time next week. Stay blessed.